long, long time ago, I can still remember how that music used to make me smile. And I knew if I had my chance, I could make those people dance, and maybe they'd be happy for a while. But February made me shiver with every paper I deliver. Bad news on the doorstep. I couldn't take one more step. I can't remember if I cried when I read about his widow bride. Something touched me deep inside the day the music died. So bye-bye, Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. And them good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, singing, this'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I die. Did you write the book of love? Do you have faith in God above? The Bible tells you so. Do you believe in rock and roll? Can music save your mortal soul? And can you teach me how to dance real slow? I know that you're in love with him. I saw you dancing in the gym. You both kicked off your shoes. Man, I dig those rhythm and blues. I was a lonely teenage rock and buck with a pink carnation and a pickup truck, but I knew I was out of luck the day music died. I started singing bye bye Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee was dry. Good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, singing, this'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I die. Now for 10 years we've been on our own. The moss grows fat on a rolling stone, but that's not how it used to be. The jesters sang for the king and queens, the coat he borrowed from Jane Dean, a voice that came from you and me. Oh, while the king was looking down, the jester stole his thorny crown. The courtroom was adjourned, the verdict was returned. And while Lenin read a book of Marx, the court kept practice in the park. We sang dirges in the dark the day music died. We were singing bye bye Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Good old boys are drinking whiskey and rye, singing this'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I die. Helter skelter in a summer swelter, the birds flew off with fell out shelter, 8 miles high and falling fast. It landed foul out on the grass. The players tried for a forward pass, but jesters on the sideline in a cast. Now halftime air was sweet perfume, while the sergeants played in a marching tune. We all got up to dance. We never got a chance, 'cause the players tried to take the field. The marching band refused to yield. Do you recall what was revealed the day music died? We started singing bye bye, this American pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, singing, this'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I die. Oh, there we were, all in one place, a generation lost its days, with no time left to start again. So come on, Jack, be nimble, Jack, be quick, Jack Flash set on a candlestick, the fire is in the devil's only friend. We watched him on the stage, my hands were clenched in fists of rage. No angel born in hell could break that Satan spell. And as the flames climbed high into the night to light the sacrificial rite, I saw Satan laughing with delight the day music died. He was singing bye bye, Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, singing, this'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I die. I met a girl who sang the blues, and I asked her for some happy news, but she just smiled and turned away. And I went down to the sacred store where I heard the music years before, but the man there said the music wouldn't play. And in the streets the children screamed, the lovers cried, the poets dreamed, but not one word was spoken. The church bells were all broken. And three men I admire most, the Father, Son, and Holy Ghost. They caught the last train for the coast the day the music died. And they were singing bye bye, Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, singing, this'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I die.